Hey guys, it's Casey. Welcome back to my channel. Today's a no makeup day because I'm going to get a chemical peel. So this is how you got me. I am coming to you today with my melting basket for the week. We're in the middle of a collab. And so the week of April 3rd to April 9th is Golden Oldies. And so what the prompt is we all have it, wax from our first purchase that are at the back of our drawers, the stuff that is changing color, stuff that we bought that we knew we liked, you know, the old stuff. This is the week for that. Pull out your oldest wax and melt it. So I thought long and hard about this. My oldest purchases were Scentsy purchases. I don't date my Scentsy. It tends to perform whenever I use it. But I think most of my initial Scentsy purchases have been melted. I was a big Luna fan, that kind of Amazon Rain, and I don't have any of that stuff in my stash. So that was where like a lot of my wax started. And then my next kind of oldest vendor is what I'm gonna be doing right now. It's retail wax. However, my first vendor purchase was Rose Girls and With Envy. So I'm with Envy. I haven't, I've, melted all of my stuff from With Envy, but I do have some Rose Girls. However, Rose Girls doesn't, or at that time didn't date their bags. And so I don't have any that I know for sure are older than the wax that I pulled. So I went with that. I am not particularly trying to do one vendor, but I thought that this is like my oldest vendor in general, so I decided to pull all of the stuff that I had from that vendor. I think I ended up having maybe 6 clams left from Walmart wax, but this is my oldest vendor besides Scentsy, is Walmart wax. And so for me, Walmart wax means Sensationals, means Better Homes and Gardens, and then there are a few that are called Fusion that are a little bit newer wax, but I'm calling it all Walmart wax. So now for those of you guys that don't know, there are 2 different sizes of Walmart wax. So there's this big size and this small size. So the small size, so this is 2.5 ounces. So about roughly the size of a Scentsy bar, but it does only have 6 cubes instead of 8. And I'm trying to see, this is roughly half the size, but I do not have an ounce on here. For some reason, I can't see one that has ounces on it. So these smaller ones, obviously because they're smaller size, I have to use twice as much. But I think I can use 4 clams in a day. 3.5 clams in a day, in my whole entire house. Probably really 3. So like this, I think I'm actually only going to use like 2 cubes in my bedroom is my plan. But so I pulled this much. Now I know that for me, vendor wax performs differently than retail wax. So a lot of times I can get a lot more longevity out of this kind of wax. Like I can put this in and leave it, and sometimes it can go during my melting hours for 2 days. But knowing that I'm trying to get through sort of the older wax, I'm gonna change my wax even if it has scent, if it's been in a warmer for 12 hours. So even if it has scent left, that's my plan. So here are the scents that I chose. Western Cactus. So I have a whole they had Texas wax, and I'm from Texas, so I got like all of them, regardless of the scent. So, but this one happens to be really good actually. It's like a sweet green note. It's very pretty. Warm Spring Sunshine. This is verging on, it's a really pretty, like sort of this kind of daisy scent with some sweetness, but it's verging on a little bit like too sweet without like that base note that I like. White Tahitian Woods is amazing. I love this one. It is kind of like almost sunscreen vibe. I really like that one. And then By the Pool. And By the Pool is like a little bit too sunscreeny. And actually for this one, I think that I got this 2 years ago. It's starting to smell a little rancid. I don't know. I'll melt it. I've never had that experience before, but I've seen people say that. And so I get it now when I smell that one. I have Heart of Texas. This is like a manly woody scent. Restore is basil and cedarwood. All of these ones, these fusion ones, I've actually really liked that I've melted so far. I have iced lemon sugar cookies. This one is actually really good. You can definitely get the sugar cookie note, which most sugar cookie oils I can't. And then this is Happy Home. Like, look at how discolored it is. It used to be like kind of a pretty blue. And this is getting like really light in the clam. I'm not sure. It does have kind of a lemony scent, but I'm not sure if it'll perform. I have 2 clams left of Invigorate, Eucalyptus, and Spearmint. I believe this is a single oil and I really like it. I have 3 clams of my very favorite, which is Ice Cream Shop, which is strawberry ice cream. I really like that one a lot. I have another smaller size one, Texas Wax Dripping Springs, which is a like a little town outside of Austin. So I love that one. Uplift. And Uplift is orange and lemon, but it smells like really like body spray to me. I have, and I thought I would like put these two kind of together in the same area, watermelon buttercream. And this really smells like watermelon buttercream, which I don't think I've ever had. And then unicorn cake. So unicorn cake has kind of a weird undertone, but it's a little bit cherry and a little bit strawberry. So I thought I would go with the watermelon. Rustic Ranch, Texas. And look at how like, I don't know if you can see, it's like, I don't know. This smells like wood. This is conchas. Conchas in San Antonio are like almost as popular as, or as popular or more popular than donuts. But that's what a concha is right there. It's like sweet bread. Poteet Strawberry Festival. So we have a strawberry festival. This is a good strawberry. We have a strawberry festival. It's a smaller one. Poteet is right down the road from us, and you know, they do all things strawberry there, celebrate all of the strawberry stuff. So jams and jellies and sweets and all kinds of stuff. And then strawberry mimosa. You can see where I'm headed. And this one's okay. This one's way better. It doesn't really, the mimosa doesn't have like an orange note on cold, but we'll see. South Padre Island. So this is where everybody goes for spring break. This one's really light in the clam. San Antonio Fiesta. This is a smaller one. This is, so I live in San Antonio. This is not what Fiesta smells like to me. So I don't know what like drove them to this smell, but this is kind of fruity. Carson's favorite, Beach Please. It's okay. And Walking on Sunshine. I like that these have the notes. Red currant, mandarin, peach, amber, lily, white freesia, orange blossoms, tonka bean, and vanilla. Scent notes. This smells really light and kind of florally. And then my last day, I have a smaller one, Texas Country Sunflower. This is a really good floral. Lemon Ginger. I haven't melted this one before, but the ginger is definitely not like a fresh grated ginger, but more of like a baking type of ginger. Coconut Vacay. And this one actually smells kind of pineapple-y to me, more than that, but I don't know if it's because these were sitting next to each other. I'm not sure, but I don't smell a lot of coconut in that one. And then this is honeysuckle pineapple. This is very strong pineapple, and the honeysuckle actually blends very nicely with that. So after I melt that, I think I have 6 clams left of Walmart wax, and I've decided that I'm gonna skip Walmart wax. Although it's very economical, I just find that I prefer, if I'm gonna buy retail wax, I prefer Scentsy. And if I'm gonna, if I'm going for scents or like things that are new or whatever, I really prefer vendor wax. And so, nothing wrong with Walmart wax. I think it performs well. It's a harder wax. So if you have not warmed Walmart wax before, it is much harder than Scentsy wax. And it's probably one of the harder waxes that people use. And the thing that's nice, even though it's really hard paraffin, is that it still seems to melt well in most of my warmers, which are all but one is Scentsy. So I don't have a problem like other vendors that have hard wax. I can have a problem, but I don't in this case. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I wanted to hear what you guys are melting. What is your oldest wax in your collection? And how did you go about choosing? Sometimes our oldest wax is stuff that just like gets left behind or stuff we really don't want to melt. But sometimes our oldest wax is stuff that we're hoarding. So I'm interested to see everybody's video. Anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye y'all.